Hi guys. Loose! I gotta just unplug this real quick so it doesn't get tangled. You good? I guess we're good. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, hello. I know I wasn't with you guys last night. Sorry. I had stuff to do. I feel like you're so low. Low. Every time I say that, I really think like apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Hold up. That's better. I feel like you're not so low. Good morning. So let's do a read. I'll come back. I was busy last night, guys. I'm so sorry. I know I said I'd come back and I didn't. But you know what? I didn't feel bad. I thought about it though. I was like, oh. Let me just make sure everyone's settled. Christian, you all set? Catalea. What's Cat doing?
She said, "I'm having a snack." I was just getting her a snack.
You wanna poke a hole in the water bottle for her?
She can reach out of the water bottle. I literally just gave her one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is she? Hold on. Let me. Hey, Cat. Catalea.
What?
Catalea.
What, Mom?
Mia, I'm not. Is your name Catalea?
She's sitting down watching a movie. Holy crap.
What, baby? Sorry, guys. Everybody's snacking.
Alright.
Good morning. Your cousin's name's Catalea? Yeah. It's a pretty name. So how was that energy last night for you guys? Rocked you, right? Rocked me. It rocked me yesterday. It's all good. Good morning. It felt good. Yeah, yesterday was a little, it wasn't rough for me, but it was a little, she's Hispanic. Is that why it's a Hispanic name? Catalea? It is? I didn't know that. Oh.
Mom.
Her mom's name's Tanita. That's one of those names I was like, yeah. Will you stop
Hi.
being fresh? What up, Buttercup?
Hi.
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 What's up?
Hi.
I'm doing something. I'm about to read. What's up? What do you need?
Nothing.
Nah, that's not true. Go play with Christian. Well, you guys don't play. You guys are old now. You go hang out with Christian. Colombian flower. Yeah, it's funny. 'Cause I was just watching, what was that movie? It's so good. It's not Colombia. Like, Colombiana? Colombiana. Something like that. She's like a killer. Yeah. That's it. She kicks ass being a killer. It's a good movie. It was on the other night. I was like, oh, because I had never seen that. Well, I think I might have seen it but a very long time ago. And Christian. Oh, I could have sworn. Can you grab me a water?
Yeah.
They spoil their auntie when they're here. They take care of me.
Not that I know. Not that I know.
Thanks, baby.
Welcome.
So, I was seeing if there was like a part 2, because I haven't seen it in so long. It was good. It was a good one. So I'm gonna have a house full today. Yeah, no part 2. I got her kids. The ex is coming over with his kids. It's just a lot of little chicklins in the house. A lot of little chicklins in the house. What is, you wanna know what's funny? What does she say? Hey, Mia. Catalea was saying something in the car. Harmony, 2 of Cups, isn't that sweet? Catalea! Cat, come see TT a minute. Watch this. She's so cute. She's gonna make you smile. And then I'll start the read. And then I'll have my door shut. I forget what word she was using. Come see me a minute. What did you give her, nerds?
She wanted the. She's spilling her
Alright.
mom. You can't.
What's
grab her.
that? What's the word we used in the car? The funny word. What's the word? What's that word?
Sparkle. That one.
Say sparkle. What is it?
No. What is it? What is the horse's name for My Little Pony?
Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight Sparkle. I meant Twilight
say it
Sparkle.
again. Tell
Twilight.
TT.
It's supposed to be Twilight Sparkle.
No, you say it all by yourself.
Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
Is it so cute? You got your nerds? You gonna go with Mia? I love you. It sounded way cuter before.
Don't spill.
So I put her on the spot. TT put you on the spot. All right, shut the door for me.
Twilight Sparkles.
It sounded so much cuter that time around. Nobody wanted to shut my door. All right, Lucy, get out of there. We were in the car and I thought she was saying like the F word. And she's saying sparkle, but she's saying farkle or something. It's the cutest little thing. They keep me busy. She just squeezes me. I just love her. She's the bestest. I haven't had her in a couple months actually. What up, you leaving? Oh, give me my bracelet. Will you do me a favor and grab me another small coffee?
Just text me.
I can't text you. I'm on the phone. Let me see your phone. I'll write it in. Actually, want to get me what?
She just texted and I'm literally I don't care.
Lucy.
Lucy, come here. Come here, Lucy. Come on. Come on. Yeah, don't be mean. What is she even doing?
Why does it keep coming up as Ive when I'm saying ice? Driving me nuts.
Mom, I don't know.
I don't know.
It
Look
just
at.
happens.
I know it's driving me nuts. Okay.
Well, autocorrect does that, so like I don't know what you want me to say, dude. Please hurry up. There's like a million.
That
Jews
says
in here.
camel, but it's supposed to say caramel.
Okay, dude. You're
Oh.
just spelling stuff wrong.
Okay. And that says mother, and it's supposed to say mocha.
This ring's not yours.
That's my ring. Oh, that's
It's
your
not
ring.
yours.
All right, it's your ring. I know. I didn't know you were going to snag it back. Shut my door a little bit, please.
Snagged it from me.
Good morning. All right, now maybe we can have a minute. She's like, nice ring. I'm like, I know. And then I realized it was hers. I was like, you going to snag it back? She's like, I didn't know you snagged it from me. So anywho, let's start the reading. I knew there was going to be a little bit of chaos, but I had to get that out of the way. 2 of Cups, harmony. Harmony. I don't know if you guys have been seeing blue jays lately. I don't know what type of bird that is, but it's... Or I should say just a bird. Okay. And then you got the 5 of Wands. Okay. Normally it's normally it's a little confrontation, but what this is saying is if you go in and ground the energy, it can be harmonious. Okay. Because there's no one standing behind it, in front of it. There's actually nobody there. So what it's saying is it's kind of just, it's all in your mind. If this thing, you just think there's going to be a lot of conflict, but it's really in your mind. It's, like I said, you ground yourselves, you're good. All right. When it comes to this, you know, the foundation. So right now, this isn't, I mean, the Two of Cups is here, but it's not speaking about anybody yet. Okay. It's just saying, if you want a harmonious foundation, you know, if you want a happy home, happy environment, you know, ground yourself. So I don't know if this is just advice for you for grounding, because the two over here, cups is balancing. It's balancing out the water, and underneath that we got the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is regret. So somebody that holds this other cup is now regretting their past, the way things went down. Like big time, okay? Because the Two of Cups, I don't know what flower this is. It's not a violet. But the three, oh. The Two of Cups have like flowers around them. Like it's a beautiful connection. So now they're like, shit, what did I do? Why am I feeling this way? You know, I think you were dealing with somebody who probably liked to party, hang out, not very committal type. You know, you got a lot of energy on the board where it's just kind of like, okay, well, the connection's there, but it's not necessarily together. Okay, so now we got the Ace of Pentacles. So this person regrets, I guess, not having a new start with you, or they want the new start because it's above the Five of Wands. So are they a little conflicted about the new start? Yeah, but all they have to do, or all you have to do is ground yourselves. Think about it in a different way. Change your perspective, okay? Because when you step into an environment and you're going to be grouchy, then expect your environment to have that vibe, okay? If you approach it in a different way, then you're good. You know, you shouldn't be popping off at the mouth at anybody right now with this energy anyway, because it's just going to backfire. This energy is meant to be worked with, not work against. Okay. So this regret's kicking in because of Mercury. Okay. And it's still a decision whether or not to go towards a new start, open up the gates, you know. So this person's still contemplating. And I think what it is they understand the connections here. But guys, like, you know, we got the Eight of Cups, abandonment. So under the Three of Wands, so you've been waiting for somebody who's not even in the picture. Okay, so this is somebody who feels abandoned, or they're thinking this other person feels abandoned. Or, you know, was there a third party? You thought the grass was greener on the other side, but you actually had the connection right in front of you, because the connection's been here the whole time. The whole damn time the connection's been here. Okay, and they get that now. It's been here the whole time. But I'm thinking what this is saying to me, it looks like they chose somebody else. There could have been somebody else in the picture. They could have possibly chose somebody else, or they went in a different direction for sure. Okay. It caused an uproar in the foundation for sure. There's no question. They didn't have that new start with you. They had a new start with somebody else. They walked away from the new start. So now we got a lot of regret on the board. Okay. Because this connection has always been here, but this is somebody who didn't want anything to do with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, some people can feel that connect but still want nothing to do with it, you know. So let me clarify, because I literally legitimately have no people in this read, not one. It's just telling me about how shit went down. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot. So somebody's holding on to a lot of regret from the past. But this is saying shift your energy. You're good to go. With the Three of Wands being under the Eight of Cups, you definitely you chose a different direction. Whether you went towards another person or not, you just chose a different direction. And now there's a lot of things eating at you. But don't get too overwhelmed, guys. It's Mercury retro, okay? But it's meant to come back around so you can acknowledge it. That's it. Acknowledge it. Move forward. Okay? So, tell me about regret. I know it's just going to give me an energy. So I think my best advice, honestly, is when you go to approach this situation, I mean, I'll clarify the Two of Cups to see if it's a messenger. With the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, okay, what is this? Regret, the Eight of Swords, all right? So 3 people in this deck, too. So I think somebody was with somebody else, or somebody was just really didn't want to commit to the scenario, but there's always been somebody on the outskirts, okay? So I don't know if they felt trapped in a certain situation. I mean, this person could have literally has just been feeling trapped. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Because to me, this is, how do I come in? How do I approach the Two of Cups? Because it's here. See what I'm saying? So it's, how do I do this? Yeah, see the Page of Wands. How do I come in? How do I, but look at how tender that is. Like, this is love. You know what I'm saying? It's love. You guys are passionate about each other. That is like the Two of Cups right there. So this is a messenger coming in. They just don't know how to present themselves, okay? They're feeling trapped in this guilt. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. This is not like I'm walking towards my happy. This is somebody abandoned you, or they're feeling guilty for abandoning you. That word to me is just so dang harsh, but that's the reality. Somebody just walks right away, okay? Now we got the Ace of Cups. So now they know that this person, even though they're waiting to approach you, now we got Nine of Cups right there. You're there happy, or vice versa, okay? They got love for the person they walked away from. With the Chariot being at the bottom of the deck is just telling me that somebody's coming at you. But right underneath that, we got the underworld. All right, so Mercury is getting the best of them. Mercury is preventing action being taken, okay? But it's not just Mercury, it's you yourself, whoever's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because the universe wants you to push forward with that Sag energy. They want you to go. They want you to be nurturing, especially with the Cancerian energy. They want you to go towards it. Just ground yourself. Get out of your head. All right? You want the new start. It's being presented. Again, holy shit. The Ace of Pents and the Ace of Chalices again. All right? So, but it's like, now we got some regret. I don't know if somebody walked away from somebody while they were sick with this Ace of Discs. I'm feeling like a little bit of an illness here. Tell me about the Ace of Pence. But regardless, somebody's trying to figure out how to message somebody, okay? Judgment, okay? To me, that's a judgment whether or not you're going to come back in and reconcile something too, but it's up to you, okay? But again, this person's feeling trapped too, so I'm not really seeing health here. I mean, I don't know, it could be a little health, but I don't see it like that now, unless I try clarifying with this deck. Tell me about the Ace of Pence. I don't know if somebody walked away when somebody was pregnant, when somebody, you know, oh, there's a health something. That's way too many. Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. So basically you just have somebody coming in trying to, they want to send a message. All right. The courage. So they, no, it's not health related. Okay. It's just having the courage to come in and, what, Mia? I'm in the middle of a read, Mia. Goosey goose. The courage to actually come in and have this new start. All right. So they're a little apprehensive. Okay. They got regret. All right. They're a little nervous, but they're feeling a little trapped in this scenario, but they got love for you. All right. So to not proceed, if this is you, to not proceed would be foolish. Okay. Love is, it's risk. It's a risky business. Okay. It's, sometimes you got to take that risk and take that leap of faith. Okay. So I don't know ultimately what you want to do or choose to do, but all I know is that there's somewhere where you need to go to, or a conversation that needs to be had. And this person, Lucy, get in here. Come here, look what I got for you. All right, shut the door. Tricked you, played your ass. Probably like this person. This person probably played your ass too. Okay. And now they're feeling trapped because I just trapped the dog in the house, in the room. All right, now they're like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I get out? How do I get out? Because her tail's wagging. She's happy. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, how do I get out? This is what this person's in right now. This is how that person's feeling. Okay. So I don't even really feel like it's courage like that. I don't. I feel like it's their own stuff too. It's not even like all on you. It's really not. This is their own stuff. Okay. So either you're going to have the courage to step in and go after what makes you happy, or you're not. And you can choose to stay in murky water. All right. It's on you. Those are your two options. There's no in between until you choose your option. Okay. Except for stagnant, murky ass water, muddy water, muddy, stagnant ass water. All right. Humor. I choose to look at the lighter side of things. Patience at the bottom of the deck. So what they're saying is like, holy crap. They're just kind of like, what are you doing to yourself? Like, this is not going to be one of those situations. Like, this is going to be one of those situations where it's all said and done. You guys are legitimately laughing, you know? So it's like, geez, Louise, get over it. You know, go towards your happy. Freaking man. So, like, it's so nuts when I have reads like this. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, it's like, I don't know. I can't stand feeling other people's energy like that. But the universe is saying, man, just, you know, ground yourself. Look at it in a different perspective. Like, travel. Go see this person. Go reach out. Send a message or get in your car and knock on the door. Like, just do something. Because when it's all said and done, you're not going to feel the way you're feeling right now. Like, one card, best advice. All right. Use your intuition and go towards the Queen of Cups. Or you are the Queen of Cups and just use your intuition. Like, this is loving, nurturing energy. This is a Cancerian. This is the Chariot. Okay. It's basically saying move forward or move towards this type of energy. Okay. That's it. And then we got the Page of Cups. So here we go again. This person's reflecting. Remember with this card, the fish was so damn big because this person, I forget the exact meaning, but it made sense. Okay. It was just, and you, I don't know what my book is for this one, but this was somebody who had a hard time opening up, but these feelings have been there for so long. They grew a trout. Okay. They literally have a trout or a bass, whatever fish you want to look. I don't know. It's a bass. Okay. They grew a freaking bass. That's how much feelings they have for you, that their fish does not even fit in their cup, but yet they don't know how to express. They don't know how to come to you. All right. Too much reflecting, but that's on them and that's not on you. Okay. But the universe is like, what are you doing? You know, like, what are you doing? just go towards it, you know, like this Queen of Cups, if this is who you're going towards, you're golden. I mean, literally, she's just chilling in a stream, watching birds fly, probably eating the grapes. Best grapes ever when they're wild. They look fresh, they look ripe. She's meditating. She doesn't look sad. She's using her intuition. Her cup's there. It's... I mean, look at her. This is somebody who's got their priorities straight. It's mind, body, and soul. It's not just one thing, okay? I don't know if you think, like, the way you're reflecting, I don't know if you think, like, this person, like, if it's just all about sex, if it's all about one thing, like, it's not. This is not about sex. For those who are thinking about that, like, these are feelings that have been here in a long time, all right? They've been on the board for a long time. I feel like this person thinks this is sexual, but not like in a way like this. I think this person thinks like, is it all about sex? Is it just sex? Like, we have good sex? Is it just sex? It's something freaking weird like that. Like, I want to get another one, but it's the sun. Okay, like that is some passionate sex. Yeah, but I don't think like that card wouldn't have came out if it was just all about sex. All right, it's saying this is something that can grow. You'll get your clarity when you go towards it, you know. You got the Four of Wands. Now, this is a solid foundation. Okay, this is, yeah, you guys have amazing sex. Okay, but this is not what this is. Okay, this is... There's something that has to do with spiritual sex right now. The Hierophant being at the bottom. I don't know what this is all about. Are you guys looking for somebody you can have spiritual intimacy with? Like, or... What is this? Because this has to do with sex for this person. I mean, it's way more than that, though. I think this person doesn't want it to be just sex because you guys have amazing intimacy. You know what I'm saying? But, like, with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, it's like spiritual sex. But this Hierophant's got two women. But the thing with this Hierophant, okay, his hand is on the head where his heart lies. Okay, so I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's non-committal, all right? But, yeah, they got a shit ton of feelings for you. And yeah, you got beautiful sex. I don't know if the intimacy scares them. Or if they think that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this spiritual connection frightens them. I don't think so, though. This is beautiful intimacy. I don't know if it's something. They're thinking about it, like, but I don't think it's about sex to them. So I don't know if they're thinking that you are all about sex, but it's like, no way. With the Woman of Cups, I mean, you would come up as the Queen of Wands if it was all about intimacy to you. It's way more than that. I don't know if somebody's like, what if we don't have sex like this again? Like, what if it doesn't have that spiritual depth? But if that's the case, I would say, all right, I can't believe we're talking about this. If that's the thing, right, and you're worried about, thank you, sweetie. If you're worried about the intimacy like that, like, so I think this person thinks, what if we don't, every time we're intimate, will we have spiritual sex? This is spiritual sex. All day. I've never had this approach me like this. So I don't understand what the problem would be. Spiritual sex is awesome sauce, okay? So I don't know. So maybe this person thinks that you just want them around for sex? Like, that would be foolish. Like, the Queen of Cups would never, ever think that way. The Queen of Cups is way too nurturing. Like, can you guys have passionate sex like that? I can see, yeah, okay. For damn sure. But that's not what this is about. Okay, so if you're thinking, if you're the one that's got to go towards somebody and you're worried about, maybe they're just worried, like, well, we'll be able to have that intimacy again. Like, I don't know. I guess you have to be, like, my advice would be, you would have to be in the right frame of mind. Like, if you have intimacy like this, I can't imagine it happens every single time. It just depends on your frame of mind and where you're at when you're in this situation. I think with the amount of passion I see within this alone, you guys can have all sorts of different types of intimacy. It can be fun, it can be rough, it can be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not one type. You guys have too much passion for that. So, like, I don't know if this person just thinks, if they're scared of the spiritual intimacy, if somebody just vibes with spiritual intimacy. Somebody moves to the music when it comes to intimacy in general. They can feel the beat, which gets them going. I don't know if that's insulting to the other person. I wouldn't think so, because someone's being pleased regardless. Like, if you think this person needs music to feel pleased, you're foolish. This person just moves to the beat of music. Music is in her soul, or his soul. Could go vice versa too, okay? But this is what that is. So it could go either way, guys. You know, it's either the spiritual sex. The spiritual sex is like, what the friggle sticks? This is bizarre. But it has to do with spiritual intimacy. I don't know if you guys are doing this telepathically. I don't know. You're doing something. You're calling each other in. Someone could be possibly, let me see what this Queen of Cups is doing. Someone could be possibly touching themselves to the thought of the other person. And that would be like the channeling type thing. It's the 8 of Wands. I don't know if she's just waiting for a message, or if it's the 10 of Wands. I don't know. It's a lot of weight for her though. Like, but I think she thinks about the intimacy. But it's the 10 of Wands, so she's definitely not calling anybody in that way. Not with the 10 of Wands, okay? Do you guys have awesome things? Maybe she thinks you're just gonna... Maybe she thinks you're just in it for sex. Or, I don't think so, though. I think it's him wondering something about... I don't know what you guys are doing right now. I don't know what you guys are doing. Transcendental sex, I think, for sure. But if anything, it would be him, because her with the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, she's tired. She's not, her mind is not on sex right now. There's no way. It's him. He's reflecting on it, you know, but this is, see, like, look at her. 10 of Wands, nah, this is him. Okay. Because I don't think it's her thoughts towards him. But this is spiritual intimacy. And it is beautiful. So I don't know what the problem is. Maybe somebody just thinks, maybe he thinks that because the sex was great, that's all she wants. But, like, there's no effing way. Because she's like, there's no way. She's just chilling. Like, her mind's not even there like that. Like, one more for the Queen of Cups. It's just not. Yeah, see, the Seven of Chalices, it's not. She's weighing over her options. What direction do I go in? She's got a lot on her plate right now. Okay. And I don't know if she's sleeping with somebody else right now because we got a turtle here. So I don't know if someone's taking their sweet ass time. So this other mama's playing or he's playing until she comes in, vice versa. But she's got options. I'll tell you that. I mean, people are lining up for this one. I'm not saying she's easy and she's doing that. I'm just saying she's got options. And I think someone might have waited too long. So for those who are seeing somebody and it's not the person you're waiting on, you started seeing people. You're sleeping with somebody. It's something like that. Maybe you're sleeping with somebody, but you're having thoughts of the other person. Oh, don't do that. I'm going to tell you something personal. I did that for a while, okay? I do not do that anymore. I did that for the good first year, and that was 2 years ago, okay? But I know what that's like because you're like, I'm never going to find anyone. I'm going to have sex with that. That person's on my mind all the time, and I just don't click with the other person like that. Like, get over it. All right, get this other person out of your head if you're being intimate with somebody else, or don't be intimate with somebody else. It's foolish. That means you're not releasing, you're not letting go of a certain person. It's but I get it. Maybe you met somebody new and you really like them, okay? But you're thinking about somebody else, or somebody sleeping with somebody and thinking about somebody else. There's something going on here with this mama. She's got options all day. But her intuition's telling her something. See what I'm saying? Her intuition is telling her something. So I don't know if she put everything on a pause to figure something out. So maybe you're not sleeping with anybody, but you're like, you definitely could. That option is there. But you're looking away from both. You're looking away from all this playing. You're looking away from it. So this can go either way. All right? You either sleeping with somebody or you're not. I don't know how it turned into this. But anywho, I mean, that's what I got. Transcendental intimacy is I think is happening, but I think it's, if one person's doing it, I don't think the two of you are doing it. One might be calling the other one in while doing it, but I don't think it's the mama, because she's in a different land. You know, she's focused on herself. She's using her intuition. She's got a lot going on in her life, and she's just trying to figure out what direction she's going in. And then you have this gentleman who's had these feelings for a very, very long time. And his thoughts, ooh-wee, he's got some beautiful thoughts right now. They're not, but I think he thinks somebody has high expectations of him. Maybe that's it. But that's not what's even on this mama's mind. Okay, like, so you guys had some amazing intimacy at some point. For damn sure. I think this person might be a little nervous when it comes to intimacy with you, because what if they think I can't perform? Well, obviously they can probably perform, but like, not if they have something in their head. Again, people putting expectations in their head. People like, erase the slate, guys. All right, blank slate. This mama does not have expectations like that. All right, she's in her own little world. These are beautiful thoughts, okay, that he's having. But I also, and I say he because it's he, she, but I also feel like, I think he thinks there's expectations here, and that can be very intimidating. But it's either he's thinking there's expectations, and that's making him wary. Like, how do you step in if that's the case? But that has to do with their own thing. I don't know if that would be insecurity. But I mean, I would get it, because if you have amazing intimacy with somebody like that, and then I've had clients where you're intimate again with the person, and they're like, Court, it wasn't the same. And I said, it wasn't the same because you guys you didn't talk about it. And not the intimacy part, but you didn't talk about what went down in the past. What you guys did was you randomly hooked up. Somebody was drinking, or even if you were straight, it was a random hookup. You haven't seen each other in a while. And I get it all the time with clients, all the time. Okay. Where it's just, it wasn't the same and blah, 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 blah. Well, it's not the same, guys, because you're not discussing what needs to come to the surface. As soon as you acknowledge things and you bring things to you guys' attention, like the scenario, you know, you can't just have like a crooked path, like past like that, and then just step right into something like that. Like, it's gonna be like that, all right? But if you guys have a talk and you guys hash some shit out, it won't be like that when you guys have it. Like, so I think this person's just thinking that this person is expecting spiritual intimacy. So nuts that this just went here. But this is exactly what this is. I mean, they're the Page of Cups. They can definitely perform. All right. The fish is plenty big already thinking about you. All right. Let's just put it that way. But I think they think that this woman holds expectation. And I hope this read is telling you this woman is not expecting anything like that. Like her chalkboard is blank. Like her chalkboard is blank. You know, like she's just chilling and figuring out what direction she wants to go in. Could she be sleeping with somebody? Could she be dating? Possibly. But if you got thoughts and feelings like this for somebody, I'd go towards it anyway. Take a risk. Love is a risk, a leap of faith. Okay. But this is a worry. This is a worry for somebody when it comes to expectations, sexual expectations. Didn't see this coming. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's what that is. Sexual expectations. But this is just these are thoughts, okay? Like, these are thoughts, but they're beautiful thoughts. But it's intimidating. It's intimidating this person. You guys' intimacy are intimidating this person. So that's the read. And this is one of the stories that's along with the how we're proceeding, okay? That is a thing for somebody. So if you hold somebody to high expectations when it comes to intimacy, that's foolish, guys. Because I've been with people where it's been amazing intimacy, and there's been times where it was lousy. Why? Because I'm pretty sure I'd put it in my head like, oh yeah, I'm gonna years ago hit this one up and, you know, get it on. But and then it ended up being like lousy. So for me though, my head's got to be in the game. Okay, so that's how it works for me. I would think that's how it would work for most people, but I don't know. Maybe not. Passion has to kick in for me. You don't kiss me the right way, forget it. Forget about it. Oh, shit. I'm going to put myself in the scenario. But it's not about that. But I'm just saying I need that passion. I don't need that passion every time. Okay? But you need that passion to get you going. To go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not that person that can just jump into bed and have a great old time without feeling something. I can't, okay? I'm sure there's plenty of you that can, but I can't. All right, so I don't know if like the two of you are spiritual and now this is where this is lying, because this person's like, oh shit, I think this person expects this every time. But these cards are saying it's not even the case. But it did cross somebody's mind here. For damn sure, this is crossing somebody's mind right now. So I don't know, that's just me, but I don't know what it does for you guys, but I wouldn't expect that every time. I know better. Hi, baby.
Mama, I didn't know you said over.
Yeah.
I was planning on going to Anthony's, but
He missed you. He's happy to see you.
happy.
Hoppa, 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 hoppa. So that's it. The universe is saying go towards this Queen of Cups, okay? Which was the Chariot at the bottom. You know, go towards this one. You know, use your intuition. Your intuition's leading you there, okay? But you're letting whoever this is that's doing all this reflecting, I mean, whoo-wee, when they're reflecting, and Mercury makes you reflect, so it's great, but like, it's stopping them. They're feeling trapped. But that's the little stuff like that that you shouldn't worry about, because that's what stops people. If you're going to go after something, go after something. That's what I learned along the way throughout the years. If you want it, stay determined, go after it. Get any images out of your head, any thoughts, any scary things, fear, good things, anything. Get it all out of your head and go after it, okay? Because once something gets hashed out the way it's supposed to be hashed out, you're not going to worry about that shit. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, you know? So it's like you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it. It's like torturing yourself. Just let that shit happen. Don't have a plan. That's way too many. Don't go in with expectation. Could you guys be a little nervous when it's like all said and done? Again, too many. When it's all said and done, like it was the Eight of Cups. You walked away from this person, all right? This person, this mama could have abandoned you already. Because the Seven of Cups was there. This person could have left you already, okay? She went to her 10 of Cups. I mean, from the 8 to the 10, she already got rewarded, okay? It's about to come in, all right? This is what this is. This person walked away from you, and they abandoned you, and they now love you, but you already went to your 10 of Cups. Or this person's coming in, you're going to get your 10 of Cups. This is tricky, okay? Because I just asked about her. So this person, he's a little like, well, I walked away from her. All right, well, they're saying walk to her. She may have walked away already. She may have met somebody already, okay? That's it. And I saw that in the 10 of Cups. I mean, in the 7 of Cups. I saw it clear as day. That somebody waited too long. I think people think just because it's meant to be that some people are going to wait around. Nope. Somebody comes at me, I'm not waiting around. Like I've learned too many lessons. It's time to live my life. It's time to feel my freedom. It's time for me to be happy. All right? Nope. I'm quick to shut people down, though. I shut someone down the other night real quick. And I knew he was meant to be in my life, but I shut him down anyway. Because I'm smarter than that now, okay? I don't want somebody like that. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I'm telling you right now, if somebody else has not stepped in, because all those cards that I was like, oh, those are too many. There was a couple different men that just came out there, okay? So I'm not playing with you. Just because something's meant to be doesn't mean that you're not going to have to wait for it to come back around. You might have to let this person do what they do and then wait another year or 6 months until this person makes their decision. I don't know. Why can't I find that one card? But I'm telling you right now, this mama went to her happy. Why is that card missing? That's craziness. Oh, here it is. All right. Yeah. Somebody waited too long. Somebody waited too long, and somebody went on their merry way and found their 10 of Cups. They didn't need to wait around for this person anymore. Somebody was too slow. Somebody was too slow in this process coming back around, and they bounced. Okay. But the universe is saying still go towards it. So I don't know. I don't know. If you're the ones watching and you got to go towards somebody and you think they might be with somebody else, or you know for a fact they're with somebody else, I don't know. This seems like a destined event. But if you wait, you're just going to have to wait, because this person has found they're happy, or they're about to find they're happy, and I don't think it's you. I don't think, like, meaning, like, I don't think it's the other person. I think a lot of people stopped waiting. Like me, I will no longer wait. That's just not me. And I know a lot of you will not either. And here's those options. And somebody was turtle ass slow. All right. They went from their 8, they walked away from feeling abandoned. They walked right away from it and went right to their 10. Could it have taken a little time? Yeah. But as soon as they figured that shit out, they were out. And it wasn't about just having sex with random people. It wasn't about that. This, not with the Queen of Cups. She went to her happy. She was done feeling abandoned. All right. She was done feeling any of those feelings. Like, she turned that abandonment situation around. She filled all her cups. I mean, look at the cups that are all in, like, happy with flowers. Like, she made herself happy. Nobody else made her happy. Nobody else pleased her but herself. She took care of everything herself. She took charge of her life. She led, and she got rewarded. I don't know if you're her reward or not, but from what I'm seeing, for some, you waited too long. I mean, the fish turned into a bass. And I get what's meant to be is meant to be. But it will have to wait for another time. That's how the universe works. It will have to wait for another time. That's it. For some people, that is your scenario. You're going to have to wait for another time. So maybe it's your lesson to get turned down. Maybe it's your lesson that it's your turn to wait. I don't know everyone's scenario per se. Okay. It looks like this kicked in already. For some, this definitely kicked in. For others, it's just a matter of time. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. She got herself out of this situation. The Empress, yeah, see, holy shit. She's golden. This woman took herself out of feeling that way, which is fantastic, okay? Nobody ever wants this. That's why I'm here. I don't want you guys sitting in this, all right? I want you to figure out who you are, take control of your own energy, your own path, your own future, okay? And this mama did. And she's very seductive. She's very seductive. But she's the Empress. Woo-wee. So I don't know. Others, this is your reward. But tell me about the Page of Cups real quick. Why is it? I'm not... Holy freaking too many cards. For some, it's this person coming at you is a reward. Okay. Temperance. Again, it's the Two of Cups. The Temperance is the Two of Cups, guys. Okay. To me, all right, because you're balancing out the 2 cups. You're balancing out the energies. It's love. It's reconciliation. It's patience. But it's more than patience, too. It's... Because it's not a Sag. I don't know if this person just needs to be patient on themselves. Okay, but the universe is saying, tell me about Temperance. They keep giving you the Chariot to move forward. My cards are upside down. Tell me about Temperance. Temperance. So the universe is saying, go temper out the energies. Go after your 2 of Cups. Go have this reconciliation. Go temper it. All right? Have patience on the situation. Yeah, see the Knight of Wands. All right? They're saying, go. You have this passion for this person. You have this love for this person. The universe is saying, go. Just freaking go. All right. But we got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck because it's like this person's just sitting there. Maybe they're with somebody else. Do I take the risk or do I not? Like, the person you're dealing with does not know how to take a leap of faith. Not when it comes to love. Not when it comes to feeling. See what I'm saying? They're like, if somebody else has her, somebody else has her. So this person that you're dealing with is just sitting there. All right. So that's why I'm so happy that some of you guys are just like, you know, yeah, but if he's afraid, he's afraid. Okay. If you want to sit around and wait for somebody who's afraid, that's on you. Okay. Because people can do that for years and years and years and years. I want my reward for learning lessons and finding me and being happy with me and going in a new direction. And I want that. All right. You're not going to get that if you're sitting around doing the same thing this person's doing. I'll tell you that right now. This is not your read if you're sitting around for this person. If you guys are waiting and sitting around, this is not for you. These are for people who have learned their lesson, has healed, has learned a lot, okay? Very confident, very happy with where they're going. Yeah, everyone has a rough day here and there, okay? But what I'm saying is this person chose to be happy without this other person. They realize this person doesn't make me happy. I was already unhappy. This person probably made it worse, but you kept it around because it was a feeling, an attachment. You know what I'm saying? So this reward that's coming to this Empress, this Queen of Wands, it's either him or it's somebody new or you're already dating. Okay? It's clear as day. So you're chilling and the other person's just mopey. Mopey, mopey, mopey. I want this focus. But that mama looks bored. So some people are just sleeping with other people while they're waiting. And I'm going to tell you, that don't work either. You're in for a rude awakening. If you're sleeping with other people and you're bored, but you just need to get some. All right, that's just not going to come back around. And if it does, it's going to... You didn't learn self-comfort. You didn't learn certain things. So if you're sleeping with somebody else while you're waiting for somebody else to come in and you're sleeping with somebody else out of boredom, this is not your situation. I'm going to narrow this down real quick for you guys, okay? Because this mom is just bored sleeping with people. If that's the case, you didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn self-comfort. This situation right here was a shit ton of lessons. This rocked this person's world, changed this person upside down. This person is a rock star right now, okay? What this person probably cried for years and years and years. I mean, this was a life lesson. This taught this person how to be an adult, move forward, live freely. They know how to smile. They don't have to tell themselves to smile. You know what I'm saying? And the universe is saying this was really a blessing. You should really go to this person, but you don't know what to do. You got too many things going on in your head and you're still sitting there. Well, if you think this person's sleeping around, then, you continue to sit there. But what the universe is saying, this could all be all up in your head because that could have been that person thinking that you're sleeping with somebody else too. But the fact that I just saw that mama and she looked awfully bored, if that's what you're doing and you really don't like this other person you're sleeping with and you just use this person for sex and you're leading this person on, you're setting yourself up to fail. The two of you will repeat this cycle all over again without each other. Okay. So that's what this is. All right. So, this person doesn't want to self-reflect and their feet are on fire. The universe has set this person's feet on fire. They know. That's why they're coming in as the Knight of Wands. Like, you want your feet to stop burning. You want your feet to stop tingling, itching. This is the universe setting your ass on fire. They're making your feet burn so you'll get up and go. It's like one of those things. You put medicine on it and it goes away. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like as easy as putting a Band-Aid on something, but this is what this is. The universe has your feet on fire right now, okay? They're saying freaking go after the one you love. Stop reflecting. It's okay to reflect, but the reflection is stopping you. It's putting you in murky water. You're sad. The flame is gone. It's not lit. The candle's out. I think she might be sleeping with somebody else. He might be sleeping with somebody else. Well, you know what? Then don't take the leap of faith. You're on your own to repeat that cycle again. And I'm sorry, but that is for realsies how that's going to go down. Anywhoosie, if you're dealing with somebody who's still not communicating, then they're still not communicating. But don't think for 1 second that your reward is not coming to you if that is you and that person. And don't think that that reward is just going to be that particular person. We've talked about that before too, okay? And I'm not kidding when it comes to that. But you'd be the type of person that would be totally okay with that if you were that person I was just talking about. You'd be totally okay with that. You'd be like, whatever comes my way, comes my way. And that's how you know that's for you. Okay? Because whatever comes my way, comes my way. Did I know this other person was meant to be in my life and I shut him out? Yep. Did. Real quick. Real quick. Not because of anybody else. Nope. My own shit. But I think that was for me to be like, what I realized when it was all said and done. I think it was a test of my own character and how I was going to proceed with something. I was being tested. Whatever. So, ultimately, it's on you on how you're going to proceed. And that's it. I think that person came into my life for a night to show me. I didn't go home with them or anything. That probably sounded like I did. But like what I was in for, what I might be dealing with, or I'm telling you, there was a reason for it. It was definitely a test. It wasn't a test if I was going to sleep with somebody. I think it was like, are you going to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, or are you going to take this? Are you going to deal with that? Are you going to let somebody say this? Are you going to let somebody say that? Like, I think I passed some of them and failed some of them, but I'm not worried about it. You don't see me crying. It's all good. I know what's coming my way. I think I definitely passed that one. And I didn't think about it until afterwards. I was like, mother frigga, that was a test. But it was funny because I was sitting and we were all out. And it was this guy stopped me. It wasn't even this other guy. And he stopped me from what he was doing because it was like disturbing. I was like, tell me you're not doing that. So I started the conversation and he's like, you look like water. I'm like, what? I was like, you need water? He's like, no, you look like water. I was like, okay. And I was dying laughing. He's like, yeah, no, like a beautiful stream. He's like, I'll take you home and I'll call you Brooke. And I'm talking like who rolls at somebody like that? But it was like a spiritual role, you know, like it wasn't like, it was so cheesy, but it was like the way he was talking to me, the words he was using, I was relating to my cats. Like, yeah, like wicked weirdo, but I was relating to my cats. Who says you look like water? Oh, I'd like to have that stream in the backyard or something. Well, no, I'm going to call you Brooke. And even his friend was like, no, literally, like, you look like the ocean. And I was like, this is really weird. Like, these 3 guys that were completely shit-faced were telling me I legitimately look like the ocean. It was bizarre. It was funny, though. It made me laugh. Okay. But needless to say, one of those in that crowd was the test. But or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know what that was all about, but I know it had to do with everything. So whatever comes at you, you know? However you want to live your life, live your life. That's it. Whoever you want to communicate with. But that's just it. Like, nothing was stopping me. Like, if there were certain things about that person, I would have completely gave him my number and see where it took me. But there wasn't a need for that. You know, like I knew it would have just been nothing. So that's it. I'm not messing with boys. Just not. And you men shouldn't be messing with girls. You want women, you want men. All right? Especially if this is where you're at in your life. You don't need that shit. You don't need that shit. That's it. All right? Wrap up all that shit that no longer serves you, that does not benefit you anymore. Okay? So, that's your scenario. I gotta go do shit before my house gets even crazier. Okay? Hectic. But, have a fantastic day. I'll be back later. Hopefully, you know, if this person's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I'm telling you, with that meant to be scenario, it could be the next cycle. It doesn't have to be this cycle. It should have went down. Here's the deal. It should have went down this cycle. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And that's it. That's how you roll, okay? When you got your shit together, you let shit roll. Because you don't want that rolling in anyway. If it's like that. You know what I'm saying? You only want this person rolling in if it's... They gotta get over their own stuff, just like you gotta get over your own stuff. Just because this is where you're at doesn't mean when they come in, certain stuff won't come into the picture too. It's gonna be a little bit of a process, but I wouldn't worry about it. All right, the more you worry about it, the more you're gonna hold yourself back in certain scenarios. Okay, you don't want to hold yourself back. And if you're doing transcendental sex, or I wouldn't suggest that. All right, I mean, yeah, can it work? But like, that's calling in somebody the wrong way. That's giving somebody the intention on you just wanting to be intimate with them, and that's it. Like, I wouldn't call somebody in that way. I certainly wouldn't. Okay. But some of you do. That's on you. Okay. But if that's the case and you're doing that, then I guarantee I don't think this person might not even come to you if you're doing that, because that's why maybe they're thinking that, is it just all about this? Is it all about that? You guys have awesome intimacy. Is it all about that? And can we do that every time? Like, now you put that person like on a pedestal, and that person does not want to be on a pedestal like that. It's too much weight for that person to carry too, you know, those thoughts. But again, that's not on you, but it could be on you if you're doing that to them. If you're calling them in like that, you're causing that. You're causing your own holdup if you're doing that. I'm just saying that's how I would look at it, because I can definitely read it that way too. Okay. I don't know. But I'm thinking the two of you have to be very spiritual, because that was clearly about spiritual intimacy. Clearly. I don't think you have to worry about having moments like that once you guys are good to go all over again. That shit will just flow naturally. You don't have to try for that shit to happen. If you're in the right frame of mind, that shit will just flow. Okay. So enough about that. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll probably be back later at some point, okay? After I get some shit done. I love you. I love you. Okay, so it looks like some of you are going to get a message, though, okay? I don't know how. I mean, they're supposed to and they want to, but yet they're still sitting there with images of you being with somebody else or something. So some are going to get it and some are not. Like, so it's like right now, it's just like a thought. Do I reach out? Do I not reach out? They're definitely being pushed by the divine. Their feet are on fire. All right? Their feet are on fire for sure. They probably think that is a thing. I love you guys.